Hey YouTube. So we're sitting in the record room today because we're going to listen to some vinyl. I finally got my Not the Government EP in the mail. Let the Nightmare Begin. Mookie Dog Records, 2007. Not the Government is a band that formed in San Antonio, Texas, I think around 2005, or they released their first album in 2005, so maybe, I don't know when they formed. But yeah, they were just, I just got into them because they're friends with Ricky Shore Sings, or I'll post links to Not the Government's channel and Ricky Shore Sings. And yeah, I was actually kind of really impressed with this. I was really kind of worried when this came in I'd have to like dig to find something good to say, because it's just like, you know, some local band's like album and stuff. It's supposed to have bad production, but actually it sounds really good. Like, it sounds kind of messy, but it's not the production's fault. It's like messy on purpose, like an organized kind of cacophony of stuff. Let the Nightmare, Not the Government, play this kind of like psychedelic, bluesy, noisy, experimental rock. That's what I would call it anyway. Like, I hear a lot of kind of noisy dissonance and like real weird kind of, you know, like their songs have like, you know, they're structured, but they got all these unusual structures and they shift gears a lot in each song too. I was actually quite impressed, and the vocalist sounds a lot kind of like maybe Neil Diamond if he hung out with a bad crowd, or like maybe hungover Morrissey, kind of bemoaning, but not as romantic maybe. I don't know. He has this kind of bemoaning, kind of dreary kind of sing to it, like half sung, half this like but it really suits the music. Like, it's not downer music at all. It's really interesting. I really like how it's kind of this organized dissonance, organized kind of cacophony. It's really kind of loose played rock and roll, but it's like they're a good band. Like, you can hear all these different directions they're trying to go in and stuff too. It's pretty cool. A member of the band commented on my At the Drive-In review saying that At the Drive-In was a big inspiration for their band, and he listened to At the Drive-In a lot, especially their album Relationship of Command. But yeah, it's got funny cover art. I'll show you some pictures that came with it. It's got a picture of this guy's big head. And it's got lyrics on the back. It's just a four-song EP. Song 3 was actually pretty surprising to me. It's called The Obelisk, and it's pretty much this, it starts off with this really spacey rock intro, and then this guy in a megaphone or something starts, you know, trying to group or just like recruit people to help build this obelisk. Like, it's this guy, like in my head it was just like some sort of future post-apocalyptic world, this guy going down in like some sort of truck yelling people to come build the obelisk so that they have something to do and something to worship and stuff. When I first listened to it, I had it on the wrong speed too. It was playing really fast and I thought, wow, this is the most fucked up thing ever, but props for that track for sure, for sure. I'll show you the vinyl really quick, show you what the vinyl looks like. The whole reason I have the cat toy on the record is because the EP is actually too light to make the table spin, I guess, because when I take it off, the needle just brings it to a stop, so I have to put a weight on there, and that cat toy is pretty heavy. But it's cool how it's clear vinyl, though. It's like neat. I love colored vinyl, or lack of color here, but the cat toy is not included. I'm sure it'll work fine on most record players. My record player is super shitty, so I don't know. Only one speaker works, and I have it on phono. That is in no way Not the Government's fault. But yeah, Not the Government, Let the Nightmare Begin, 2007, Mookie Dog Records, psychedelic experimental rock and roll. It's a lot better than I thought it would be too. I was actually very, very surprised, very kind of blown away. I'm like, oh, thank God it's actually good. They can actually like it. Like, I actually do. It's pretty weird. I really like how noisy and how, like, you know, how these guys just play this loose kind of cool, I don't know, jangly rock and roll, but it's nothing like you've ever heard before. Like, it's got a whole bunch of twists and turns and weird, I don't know, sonic experiments in here. I really, really like it. I like the direction this album was going in. It's very dark, very interesting. I don't know what else to say. It's pretty weird. You should check it out. I'll post links to their MySpace and their website too.